Hare Krishna, everybody. Um, I have been sharing the top secrets in pure Sanatana Dharma in recent few months with you all. And you might be wondering why Lord Shri Krishna and the Supreme Lords chose me. And the answer that they informed me why they chose me is the first two reasons are humility and purity, they say. And the very important thing is Satyameva Jayate. So they're always protecting the pure Sanatana Dharma. They have always been protecting the pure Sanatana Dharma, and there are many pure Vaishnava warriors who have been with them all along. As I've been mentioning that there has been an infiltration of the irreligious demonic gods into the universe, and what happened was over all these yugas there was mass slaughter, jiva himsa, animal slaughter, all kinds of irreligious things have been happening. And there are a lot many secrets, top supreme secrets that they are sharing with me, and I am not barging you all with all the details right away. I just want to go step by step. Now let me tell you a very important thing about how they are preserving the pure Sanatana Dharma even in this chaotic world. First thing is I'm also doing a lot of research accordingly as per Lord Shri Krishna's instructions. The thing is, I was hearing Nanduri Srinivas Gari Guru Gari pravachana on Tirumala Kshetram. In that pravachana, Nanduri Srinivas Garu was mentioning that in Tirumala Kshetra there are two dimensions. Guru Nanduri Srinivas Garu has been mentioning in one of his pravachana that Tirumala Kshetram is very, very pure, but the thing is, after Tondaman Chakravarti's inauspicious rule, the Supreme Lord Sri Parameshwara Venkateshwara, proclaimed that he will be available to the public for darshan and blessings in his Shilarupam. But for the pure Vaishnava, the pure devotees, he is available in the higher dimension. So this is the way the pure Vaishnavas are blessed, and in the higher dimension, in the same sanctum sanctorum. The same principle goes to the other great temples, the pure temples. Today, what I'm going to share is very, very auspicious, very, very beautiful, and absolutely brilliant how they started the protection of pure Sanatana Dharma in Kali Yuga. Answer is pure Vaishnava Shukracharya, Adi Shankaracharya. Now I'm going to discuss the details on Shringeri, how the history of Shringeri, and let's see. First I'll read out the important points and then I'll discuss. Jagadguru Sri Adi Shankara Bhagavat Pada established the first of the four Amnaya Peethams at Shringeri more than 12 centuries ago to foster the sacred tradition of Sanatana Dharma. See, the reason also that is mentioned here is foster the sacred tradition of Sanatana Dharma. See, the secret is a secret about this shrine is Sage Shringa Mahamuni is the real true sage who has been performing tapas in this sacred place of Shringeri for many centuries, many yugas, even I can say, because Rishashringa Maharshi is very pure Vaishnava warrior who has been from the Treta Yuga times. Shringeri attracted the great Acharya with a remarkable sight. One very important point that I need to mention about Shringeri is even the name Shringeri is from the name of Rishashringa Mahamuni. Rishashringa Mahamuni is the husband of Dashrath Maharaj's elder daughter Shanta. Shanta is Lord Sri Rama's elder sister, and Lord Sri Rama's elder sister's name is Shanta. Shanta's husband's name is Rishashringa. So the tapas bhumi of Shringeri is based on Rishashringa Mahamuni's powers and tapas. So obviously, the secret that the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna and Adi Shankaracharya, Guru Shukracharya has shared that Shri Sharada Ambike is Rishashringa Mahamuni's wife, Shanta. Shanta is Sharade, Shringeri Sharade. See, even the name is Shringeri. Shringeri is, the name has come from Rishashringa, Shringa Mahamuni. See, so Shringeri Sharade. Even Mother Sharade wants you all to know that Sharade is Rishashringa Mahamuni's wife, who was Shanta in Treta Yuga, Dashrath Maharaja's elder daughter. Now let's continue with the story. Tradition has it that after the Acharya had dispersed all the non-Vedic creeds prevailing in the country, he was on a lookout for a convenient and holy place where he could establish an institution to spread the truths of Advaita Vedanta. When the Acharya came to Shringeri, he saw an unusual sight on the banks of the Tunga. This is very important, very significant. We need to remember this when I go through the Sharadashtakam in a minute's time. A cobra was seen spreading out its hood over a frog in labor pains to give it shadow from the scorching midday sun. See, a cobra was protecting a pregnant frog from the scorching midday sun. Struck with the sanctity of the place, which could infuse love between natural adversaries, the Acharya chose this very location to establish his first matha. And let's continue with Sharada Bhujangam, the meaning. I'm going to start with the meaning of Sharada Bhujangam. See, this is Devi Sharada, Shringeri Sharada. Here, the first stanza meaning. Salutations to Mother Sharada, whose beautiful bosom is filled with a pitcher of nectar, inside which rests abundant grace and auspiciousness, whose face always reflects the beauty of moon, over which her lips always shine like bimba fruits. I worship Mother Sharada, who is my eternal mother. As Mother Sharada is described here, and her bosom is described, right? And her bimba colored lips. See, her bosom is described, and the bosom is compared to auspiciousness, right? And this is the purity, how pure Mother is described. Next, salutations to Mother Sharada, whose glance is moist with compassion and whose hand shows the Jnana Mudra, gesture of knowledge. This is very, very pure. See, right away, right in the second stanza, Adi Shankaracharya is now talking about her glance, which is again moist with compassion. See, we should really try to analyze and realize the true meaning of compassion. And whose hand shows the Jnana Mudra, gesture of knowledge. The more we realize the knowledge, the more we try to understand what is ahimsa, what is satya, satyam, dharmam, ahimsa. This is pure knowledge. The more we try to understand, we will have pure compassion even in our hearts. See, Jnana Mudra is also very important here. Mother with Jnana Mudra, gesture of knowledge. Please remember this, okay? Next, who is ever wakeful by her arts, which she showers, and who looks after auspicious, who looks ever auspicious by her ornaments. See, with her ornaments, she is looking auspicious. Who is the ever awake mother goddess of the town? Ever awake mother goddess of the town, the blessed town by the bank of river Tunga. See, again, Shringeri is mentioned as the blessed town. River Tunga, which is ever auspicious. See, I worship Mother Sharade. Seriously, I just love the way how the Shankaracharya Guru has described this stotra. Next, salutations to Mother Sharada, whose forehead is decorated with a beautiful curved mark. I understand even here, I think the curved mark is again the crescent moon. I am actually personally, and even the Supreme Lords also agree with me, that crescent moon should not be considered as a adornment. I don't know why. That's surprisingly beautiful here. Her forehead is decorated with a beautiful curved mark. See here, crescent moon is not mentioned. That's really something very, very grave and stunningly auspicious, I feel. Just like that, a curved mark should not be considered as a crescent moon should not be considered auspicious, seriously, because crescent moon is a mark of a curse that the Lord Chandradeva had encountered because of the irreligious demonic gods. See, Mother Sharada is moved by beautiful song and music sung by the devotees. Who is the one refuge of her devotees, to whom she bestows glory and prosperity, which radiates from the two cheeks of her face. Did you understand this? Who is moved by beautiful song and music? Who is the one refuge to her devotees, to whom she bestows glory and prosperity? Who holds the beads of rosary in her hand? Okay, see, and the very important thing that is mentioned here is in this stanza, Mother is mentioned as having the beads of rosary, that is jap mala in her hands, whose gentle movement moves the tradition. and ushers a new generation. See, she is here. We should really understand this stanza, where Gyan Mudra, in the second stanza, Gyan Mudra was mentioned, and in this stanza, beads, Japmala is mentioned, and that is a sign of very, very auspicious sign, because that is also what is happening, ushers a new generation. See, that means the grace of mother is for all the generations who follow the pure Sanatana Dharma. Fourth one, salutations to the mother Sharada, whose hair is parted in the middle and forms a braid, the beauty of which has conquered all the directions. The beauty like black deer, of which has conquered all directions. And this is accompanied by her delightful voice like a parrot, before which the one with Vajra in hand, that is Lord Shri, Supreme Lord Shri Indradeva, bows down. See here, this is true Supreme Lord Indra. This is in the higher dimension. Please remember this fact. Her beautiful voice is like a parrot, and her beauty and her hair is beautiful. And just see how beautiful everything is, very auspicious and beautiful. And here, the real Supreme Lord, the Lord of the heavenly abodes, Lord Sri Indradeva, bows down. She stirs up a play of nectar of bliss, which should be meditated upon as a stream of joy within the heart. She stirs up a play of nectar of bliss. See, she is here. We need to understand that if we are in association with Mother Sharada, it is pure bliss. Next, see here, Mother Sharada who is very calm with a beautiful form. The Shankaracharya is mentioning that Mother Sharada is very calm and with a beautiful form, and her hair extends like till the end of sight. Similarly, her shining form like a creeper is endless and inconceivable. Her shining form, see, her shining form, because this is pure Krishna consciousness, this is pure supreme consciousness, similar to the sun. So her shining form is definitely very, very beautiful and pure and shining, like a creeper which is endless and inconceivable. Her divine form is contemplated upon by the ascetics within their hearts, that form which existed prior to creation. See, this form existed even before the creation. Next one, the sixth one is salutations to Mother Sharada. Here, see the verses, I'm definitely sure whoever knows Sanskritam, they will be very delighted to know this, because these verses are very beautiful. But now we need to understand the meaning. That's the precise important thing here. See, salutations to Mother Sharada, who rides on a deer, who rides on a horse, who rides on the king of animals, lion, who rides on the eagle, who rides on a swan, who rides on an intoxicated elephant, and who rides on a bull. See here, all the different animals are mentioned. That doesn't literally mean that she is riding all these animals. This is the secret the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna and the Divine Mother herself is sharing, and Shankaracharya also mentioned the secret in this stanza. Here, that doesn't mean that she is literally riding on these animals. This means that she is controlling these animals. She is taking care of these animals, and along with her husband Rishishringa Mahamuni, and she is showing compassion to all these um, animals. She is showing the her true way of life. True way of life is not hurting each other. True way of life is not hurting the animal life forms for food. True way of life is compassion, and there is lot of purity in Mother Nature which is available for us in the form of food. So we don't need to hurt any animals. So this is how she is controlling. She is also showing compassion to all these animals with the pure love. They are all very very pure. That's the true meaning of this verse. And another important thing is she manifests 9 great forms, right? Here it's mentioned that she manifests 9 great forms, but essentially she's always very tranquil. What do you mean by these 9 great forms? I was thinking. Here, not all the 9 great forms are mentioned. See, deer, horse, and lion, eagle, and the swan, and elephant, and bull. Only 7 are mentioned. What are the other 2? Of course, you're right. The cobra and the frog. That's a secret here. And here it's mentioned that Mother Sharada is very tranquil. Sada samorupam. I worship Mother Sharada, who is my eternal mother. Shankaracharya mentions. See again the seventh stanza is salutations to Mother Sharada, whose form shines with the beauty of a blazing fire, which enchants the whole world. Jagan Mohanangin. I worship within the lotus of my mind that wondrous form which wanders like a bee over a lotus, which is all pure. Please try to remember that these kinds of praises are very very pure and blissful and very very auspicious. And that form shines with the glory of her own stotra, set to the melody of music and dance. So it's like he's very happy in the stanza. He's very showing his blissful feelings, and that's why he is saying that form which shines with the glory of her own stotra, set to the melody of music and dance. And next one, 8th stanza is salutations to the Mother Sharada, whose eyes are like the unborn lotus born on the water of this mortal world. See, she is immortal, and she is in this mortal world, right? And to take the devotees beyond, those eyes which are fit to be worshipped, to go beyond this mortal world, material world. That's the beauty of the eyes. See, these kinds of eyes we need, because we should not be stuck in this material world, and we should not be ignorant all the time, right? We should try to learn, and we should be humble, and we should be always eager for pure knowledge. And here Mother's eyes are so beautiful that she will be willing to take the pure Vaishnava, to take them beyond this material world in the right direction, in the path of liberation, whose shining face is marked by a gentle smile, okay, whose ears are adorned with beautiful earrings moving with the movement of her beautiful face. So this is the essence of Sharada Bhujangam. And what we need to learn is Mother Sharada is very very pure, very very beautiful. You must be wondering, okay, see, this is the material world, and the path of liberation is towards the sun planet, that is Vaikunta. Okay, and if you are in the right direction, you will be following the true Acharya, that is Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and you will be following the true rules and regulations. Then you will be able to know. See, even I am trying to be in the path of liberation. I am trying to follow all the rules and regulations as far as possible. I was able to know the true beautiful form and meaning of Sharada Devi. Right? So I was able to understand how Adi Shankaracharya established the is protecting the pure Sanatana Dharma in Kali Yuga. See, so with the more we are into the protecting and preaching pure Sanatana Dharma, we are able to know more pure details. And this path is very, very pure, and this knowledge is the higher dimension. Okay, and now let me quickly show you the difference. See, this is about Shyamala Dandakam that last time I mentioned. See, here this Shyamala is mentioned as who is lazy by intoxication. And there is a mention in the scriptures that Shyamala, if you worship Shyamala, you have Vak Shakti and Vashikarana. See, an intoxicated woman, do you really need such a woman for attraction? See, seriously, please try to understand, if husband and wife, if they need purity and pure love in their relationship, they should just follow pure Krishna consciousness. They will literally be given the pure soulmate. The example is Kardama Muni. Kardama Muni in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is mentioned that Kardama Muni was worshipping the Supreme Lord Mahavishnu, Lord Sri Rama, and he was blessed with pure soulmate wife. He was, and Kardama Muni asked, literally, he was with his desire was to get a pure wife. That was one of the desires. Kardama Muni was asking Lord Sri Mahavishnu, Sri Rama. He also blessed Kardama Muni with a beautiful wife too. Beautiful wife. Now here, she is intoxicated, and again this is a copy from the Sharada Bhujangam, full bosom. Again, they don't stop with the full bosom. The crescent moon is mentioned, and she is having this bow of sugarcane, arrows of flowers. Why is she holding this bow of sugarcane and arrows of flowers, just like that Manmada? I really don't understand. Okay, next here again, did you see this? She is in the Kadamba forest. Okay, and again here, same thing, copy of Sharada Bhujangam. She a playful parrot and all, but they don't stop here. That's the problem, she is a wife of Shiva and is mentioned. See, do you remember that now? In Sharada Bhujangam, there was no mention of Shiva and all. That's a top secret again. I just got this knowledge. Okay, now next, her music is mentioned. I really, again, crescent moon is mentioned. Please again remember, crescent moon is not an adornment. See, eyebrows are mentioned with the bow of Cupid. See, this is not pure. Children especially should not recite or should not learn this. Just because they are getting, there will be many stories about how they got jobs and all. But that's not pure. Try to understand that. Even in this age of Kali Yuga, we need to stick to pure Krishna consciousness. And we really have the true Supreme Lords and Goddesses in pure Krishna conscious too. Here, an important thing I need to mention in this again is She has the psychic powers and all. Okay. See, here, let's see, even here the Gyan Mudra is mentioned, right? Sharada Bhujangam, mother was mentioned as having the Gyan Mudra, and it was totally related to knowledge. Here, where is it mentioned? Can you see? Whose mouth is fragrant with betel leaf, areca nut, and camphor pieces, and Jnana Mudra is mentioned. Will anybody chew this tambulam and do Jnana Mudra, and japa and have Jnana Mudra? Can anybody imagine? Is this a beautiful combination? No, right? So, just remember this. This is not pure. And even very, very important thing that you need to remember is betel leaf, areca nut, and camphor is carcinogenic. It is mentioned in pure research articles. This is true research news. This is true findings. Betel leaf, areca nut, and camphor is carcinogenic. Again, they don't stop with bimba lips and all. Her teeth and then a conch like a neck. Her legs are mentioned. Her thighs are mentioned. And seriously, this is not how we need to learn. Now, as I told you, there are two dimensions. This is all demonic worship. Sharada, Shringeri Sharada is pure. Okay, I hope you understand, and please continue to think about this. Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and we need pure Vaishnava men. Jivatmas should turn to pure Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much, everybody. Hare Krishna.